Jamie.
No, not yet. Ready? Now you go. Go.
Hey everybody. Again, I run into a couple of sister missionaries over here at the historic Kirtland Visitor Center, and I've asked them to help me to read Matthew number 5. They're happy to do so. And so we're going to do that for you, and then maybe have a couple of comments at the end. But if you like it, add some comments below, subscribe, do all that stuff, whatever happens on YouTube. Do that for us to help support the effort and to stay tuned for the next chapters. So let's start. Well, let me introduce the sisters, right? How about that? We have Sister
Smith.
Sister Smith.
And I'm Sister Devlin.
All right, and this is Kirkland, Ohio, which is
happiest place in the world.
Really, really cool. So I'm happy to be here today. You want to start, Sister Smith?
Absolutely.
All right, cool.
And seeing the multitudes, he went up into a mountain, and when he was set, his disciples came unto him. And he opened his mouth and taught them, saying, Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are they that mourn, for they shall be comforted. Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. Blessed are they which do hunger and thirst after righteousness, for they shall be filled. Blessed are the merciful, for they shall obtain mercy. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of God. Blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are ye when men shall revile you and persecute you, and shall say all manner of evil against you falsely for my sake. Rejoice and be exceeding glad, for great is your reward in heaven, for so persecuted they the prophets which were before you. Ye are the salt of the earth, but if the salt have lost his savor, wherewith shall it be salted? It is thenceforth good for nothing, but to be cast out and to be trodden under foot of men. Ye are the light of the world. A city that is set on a hill cannot be hid. Neither do men light a candle and put it under a bushel, but on a candlestick, and it giveth light unto all that are in the house.
Let your light so shine before men, that they may see your good works, and glorify your Father which is in heaven. Think not that I am come to destroy the law or the prophets. I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill. For verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass, one jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law till all be fulfilled. Whosoever therefore shall break one of these commandments, and shall teach men so, he shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven. But whosoever shall do and teach them, the same shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven. For I say unto you, that except your righteousness shall exceed the righteousness of the scribes and Pharisees, ye shall in no case enter into the kingdom of heaven. Ye have heard that it was said by them of old time, Thou shalt not kill, and whosoever shall kill shall be in danger of the judgment. But I say unto you, that whosoever is angry with his brother without a cause shall be in danger of the judgment, and whosoever shall say to his brother, Raka, shall be in danger of the council. But whosoever shall say, Thou fool, shall be in danger of hellfire. Therefore, if thou bring thy gift to the altar, and there rememberest that thy brother hath aught against thee, leave there thy gift before the altar, and go thy way. First be reconciled to thy brother, and then come and offer thy gift. Agree with thine adversary quickly, whilst thou art in the way with him, lest at any time the adversary deliver thee to the judge, and the judge deliver thee to the officer, and thou be cast into prison. Verily I say unto thee, thou shalt by no means come out thence till thou hast paid the uttermost farthing. Ye have heard that it was said by them of old, Thou shalt not commit adultery. But I say unto you, that whosoever looketh on a woman to lust after her hath committed adultery with her already in his heart. And if thy right eye offend thee, pluck it out, and cast it from thee. For if it is profitable for thee that one of thy members should perish, and not that thy whole body should be cast into hell. And if thy right hand offend thee, cut it off, and cast it from thee. For it is profitable for thee that one of thy members should perish, and not that thy whole body should be cast into hell.
Hath been said,
whosoever shall put away his wife, saving for the cause for fornication, causeth her to commit adultery. Whosoever shall commit her that is divorced, committeth adultery. Again, ye have heard that it hath been said by them of old time, Thou shalt not forswear thyself, but shalt perform unto the Lord thine oath. But I say unto you, swear not at all, neither by heaven, for it is God's throne, nor by the earth, for it is his footstool, neither by Jerusalem, for it is his city of the great King. Neither shalt thou swear by thy head, because thou canst not make one hair white or black. But let your communication be, yea, yea, nay, nay. For whatsoever is more of these cometh of evil. Ye have heard that it hath been said, an eye for an eye, and a tooth for a tooth. But I say unto you, that ye resist not evil, but whosoever shall smite thee on thy right cheek, turn to him the other also. And if any man will sue thee at the law, and take away thy coat, let him have thy cloak also. And whosoever shall compel thee to go a mile, go with him twain. Give to him that asketh thee, and from him that would borrow thee, turn not thou away. Ye have heard that it hath been said, Thou shalt love thy neighbor, and hate thine enemy. But I say unto you, love your enemies, bless them that curse you, do good to them that hate you, and pray for them which despitefully use you, and persecute you, that ye may be the children of your Father, which is in heaven. For he hath maketh his sun to rise on the evil and on the good, and sendeth rain on the just and on the unjust. And if ye love them which love you, which reward have ye? Do not even the publicans the same? If ye salute your brethren only, what do ye more than others? Do not even the publicans so? Be therefore perfect, even as your Father which is in heaven is perfect.
There's like so much stuff in there, right? There's so much advice in there. You have to read that one a couple of times to get all of it. But it's interesting that, in the beginning it talks about like all this persecution and stuff, and and how the prophets got killed, and how they persecuted them before, and we're standing like right here, and very close, I guess, to where Joseph Smith actually was like killed. But you think about all the stuff that went on in our church. I don't even know about it all. You probably know more about it than I do, but I just heard so many things that were negative, or people treating the church members negatively for such a long period of time. And it's not easy to be a Christian, right? I mean, instead of going to, like, if they did that to him, what are they going to do to us? And so I haven't been like abused yet as a Christian, but I'm looking forward to it. No, I'm really not, but hopefully the same stuff doesn't go down for us that happened to them. But what did you get out of it, or one thing that you got out of it that you resonated with you?
I think just like to love everyone, no matter who they are or what they're doing to you, to love them, and just remember to be like Christ, and just try to achieve those Christ-like attributes, and love them, and just to have that charity towards those around you.
Just to kind of add on to what Sister Smith was just saying, just to turn thy other cheek. It's harder to be the bigger person always, but in the end it always pays off, and someone else might not notice you're good, but God does, and he loves effort, according to President Nelson.
Yeah, so again, so much stuff inside of that. I got to read that one over and over again. I actually read it this morning, and now I'm reading it now, and I'm looking at it, and I'm just like, wow, there's so much stuff, and like, do I have to take notes? And if you look through this, I probably should have got like the highlighted version, because everything in here is like highlighted, so it's really good. And if you have something that you want to share, please put it in the comment section below. Tell us about it. Ask a question. Try and reach out to sister missionaries if you have questions. They'd be glad to explain things to you or explain their point of view. But I think Sister Smith hit it like right on the head, because the two of the greatest commandments are about love, and if we can do that. Somebody actually explained a story, shared an analogy with me, and it was about an orange. And if we took this orange, or we just took an orange and we squeezed it, like what would come out of it? Juice. Everybody says juice, right? I said juice. But this person I was putting on the show told me that it was what was inside of it. And so when you stress something or pressure something, whatever's inside of it comes out. And so I know that I've been pressured sometimes where stuff other than juice has come out. Maybe I've said a few things that I regretted afterwards. But, you know, I think that as we like try and grow closer to the Lord, and we're reading more of this and taking more of it in and drinking more of it in, and we understand that love part of it more, that when people squeeze